time to power up the little Capra. Got a Crawlmaster Mini V2 by Holmes Hobbies and a 380 size motor by Holmes Hobbies, 2000 kV. Haha, it's a Revolver style. So yeah, I've kind of already got this started. I couldn't help myself. And it's getting a new radio as well, because it kind of has to. Guys, let's get to that table. This is going to be epic. Let's go. Stock motor on the right, of course, and the Holmes Revolver on the left. The stock pinion is a 13-tooth 48 pitch. I'm replacing it with a 12-tooth 48 pitch pinion gear, but I can run 3S now. Haha, yes. This motor has a bolt pattern for a 280, 380, and 540, so it's very, very versatile. You get the 12-tooth to mesh up right. Had to shave just a tiny little bit off the gear case. Do not go too deep or just simply buy a 13-tooth. And that's it, guys. Look at that. Got the wires come around through here. Hopefully they'll be okay right there. Yeah, this is going to be insane power for this thing. Maybe needing drive shafts if I get a little too frisky with it. This actually came out without much hassle, so that's a good thing. And here we have the motor side. Notice the lack of wires. That's kind of important because the entire motor can moves on this thing, right? So now let's look at the electronics side. Pretty much everything is shoved over here. And yeah, kind of got to. But there's a clearance issue. And that was dealing with the servo backside hitting where the battery plate goes. So I had to space that forward just a little bit. So pretty much I will go with eventually a low profile crawler servo. That'll give me tons of clearance for everything. Just a slight test here. Okay, let me put the sides on. And well, can't even tell it's modified. Haha. I've got to start working on the suspension. I hear there's overdrive gears out here for this thing. So yeah, time to start getting on that. But the power supply should be taken care of. And for this video, I'm just simply running a 650 mini star battery right here by CNHL. Yeah, I just need to order like 10 of these batteries, really, because I'm using them in everything. But this little guy right here, I gotta get that suspension under control, is ready to go outside. Let's go. All right, guys, let's try this out. I can already tell you the torque is there. I mean, this motor over the 37 turn stock motor is going to be a world of difference. Much better control. I'm not having to give it half throttle to push its way up. It's got the control. Everything is pulling beautifully. Like I told you guys inside, it's time to start working on the suspension, and I'm watching what you guys do in the Facebook groups. And I'm just thinking some rubber bands would do a lot of good, just like it sits. That's a world of difference, guys. 10,000% better. Now let's see what we got here. Man, oh man. It's like that little bump right there would have me almost half throttle. Look at that, walked right up that. I'm looking forward to getting some overdrive gears in here and some brass and all that stuff. Now you see how fast this thing flipped over now, because this system is just massive torque for this little guy. I mean, heck, I have one of these motors in my 110 truck. Look at that. All control, guys. All control. Look at that. I rolled this on purpose just to show you that it can take the abuse and get this pine straw out. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue right on up. Man, this changed everything. As far as the servos go, this servo was a little bit tall, so I had to space it out, but wow. Now this servo here is going to be really ridiculous. I mean, it's still a slow servo, but it'll never have an issue at all. And I believe, I had to check the specs on the motor, but this thing may actually be all 4S capable now. I don't have any little 4S batteries I can put in it though, and that might be a good thing. Man, this thing drives so much better. You guys are probably tired of hearing me saying that, but this is truly night and day difference. Wow. Overdrive, brass, this thing is going to change the world. Let's go ahead and get that top speed in. Okay. Probably equal to about the stock, but the stock was on 2S and this is on 3S. I've got much better control down low, and there's plenty of room for more pinion gear. So I could probably put a 14 tooth and get quite a bit more. I need to, like I said earlier, I need to check the specs, but I believe everything here is 4S capable. But I really don't think I'm gonna need that. Wow, beautiful. The special guest driver, Tom, is in the house.
We're gonna give this my first drive of it.
Let me know what you think, man.
So far it's really came straight up that with no problem at all.
Well, now you didn't drive it with the stock system in it,
No,
so you don't really know the differences between the two, but you're driving a Cadillac as compared to the stock setup, that's for sure. I mean, I just need to order like 10 more of those ESCs because I'm using them in everything that I build now. But
just take a regular servo in it?
Actually, yeah, regular servo.
Wow.
Now, I'll tell you one thing I got to do. Probably gonna roll it right here. If you don't roll it, I'll be impressed. Oh my goodness, look at that. Beautiful. That's a pretty good side hill turn up into it, man. That's a good job there, man. Nice.
Yeah, these are nice little tracks. What is 1/18th scale?
1/18th according to Axial. I kind of have my doubts. It's more like a 1/12.
1/12? Just barely moving.
It looks like it's got good control with you, man. Let's see what you got going here. This is a tough spot for the bigger trucks. I looked online for the overdrive gears like Amazon, my normal place to shop.
Yeah.
I did not see them yet, but as soon as I get them, I'm going to get them. And I'm probably going to just take the springs off and run a droop setup on this. The control is so nice, man.
This is very cool. This
Really
is very
nice.
cool.
Climbing things is only half the battle. You got to bring it down. And down control is second to none. Look at this. Look at this control. That is awesome. This changed everything. I enjoy driving it now. Before, like I was saying, I got to go so much on the throttle just to make it go because this stock brush motor is really weak. It really is. I've got two of those motors in my Red Cat little motor on axle thing. I can't think of the name of it. The Ridge Crest, Ridge Line, whatever it is. And they're kind of weak in that as well. And there's two of them. So one of them in this was absolutely weak. So, but you know what? This new Holmes motor, yeah, it's not weak. I actually fear for the drive shafts now. I think if I was to pinch this thing super hard and it not be able to just flip over, then I think it would very easily ring off a drive shaft. So hopefully we'll be getting drive shafts soon because as these things are modified, as they're pushed to the limits, it's going to be amazing. This system right here, the Crawlmaster Mini V2, the Holmes motor, the HK servo right there, everything is on vacation moving such a small vehicle. As far as the pinion gear goes, the 12 tooth, I don't really think that's necessary, but what you can do is you just order yourself a regular 13 tooth mod 48 pitch gear, 48 pitch 13 tooth pinion gear, or even a 14 tooth. With this particular motor right here, I think it'll be just fine. So, but hey, this thing changed everything. The suspension is a major, major issue. It's got to be controlled because as you watched every climb out there, it was just fully extended all the way up like a monster truck, and that's no good. You got to have that thing squatted way down there. So I'm thinking about just taking the springs off. Taking the springs off, going with, I believe I saw Team Garage Shack, I think it is, already has the Portal overdrive gears or some overdrive gears or something. I was just messaged about that. Yeah, so I got to try to get those ordered. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This thing, absolutely awesome. I will put links down below, so make sure you check that out. Sorry I've been running my mouth so much here at the end, but I'm a little bit excited. This thing is awesome. So yeah, check that description, use those links, hit that subscribe, and ring that bell. You guys, you're awesome, and so is that. Catch you later. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see, also for channel memberships. If you guys want to be a part, channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.